Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at exactly what Roblox looked like back in 2009, along with all the details too. It's going to be pretty epic, so before we get started, definitely make sure you all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel too, and without any more interruptions, let's just go ahead and dive straight into it. So a little backstory on the game we all love and know today, and to get a better insight to maybe explain popularity as well, Roblox is an online game platformer and game creation system that allows users to program and play games created by other users on the platform. Founded by David Baszucki and Derek Cassell back in 2004 and releasing in 2006, the platform hosts user-created games of multiple genres coded in the programming language of Lua. For most of Roblox's history, it was relatively small, both as a platform and as a company, due to both co-founder Baszucki's lack of interest in press coverage and it being lost among the crowd in a large number of platforms released around the same time. Roblox began to grow rapidly in the second half of the 2010s, and this growth had been accentuated by the COVID pandemic as everyone indoors was needing something to play with their friends, and why not hop on a free solution enjoyed by millions of people already? It did contain in-game purchases through a virtual currency known as Robux, and as of last year, the game is at over 164 million monthly active users, with it being played by over half of all children aged under 16 just in the United States alone. So back to the question though, most people that have played Roblox won't even have an idea of what the platform looked like back in 2009 because they are mostly new to the game. However, this is not an impossible task to figure out. One method is to just look up Roblox experiences that were created all the way back in 2009, as there are still plenty of options from that era still available today. The issue with this, however, is that most of these games have been updated from around 2017, so it won't give the most authentic experience. To really get a feel for how the game was all those years ago, spend some time finding an experience that was made in 2009 or later, and make sure it had no updates to it, or at least a very small amount. This way, you can really get a feel for what it was like playing all those years ago that the platform can provide. Otherwise, it isn't too difficult to describe what it was like either, as the platform had only been out for a couple of years at that time. There were so many features that were non-existent back then, it was actually crazy. Some of you may even think that it doesn't look like the same game either, which is understandable, but all games had to have started from somewhere. When you look up an obby from 2009, the level looks extremely bland and empty, which is expected. There is a lack of colors and objects as well, only restricted to very basic square and rectangle shapes. This is what the standard was all the way back then, as the sound effects are also very limited as well. You can still find these games today, however. Back in 2009, gaming computers and mobile devices were nowhere near what they were today, so the performance across these devices and what people had access to was not at all sufficient, but it was the best they had back then. So to get the most accurate experience of 2009 Roblox, pull up the oldest obby game that you can find on Roblox on the oldest computer you have, or if it's a decent one, start a super large download in the background as you play, so you can create lag and boom, you have a pretty accurate representation of what Roblox was like back in 2009. Just remember there was barely any customization, and you wouldn't have even had Robux either. That's right, because back then there was a currency known as ticks that was arguably much better than what we have today, since the community believed it to be much more affordable. Either way, we are really glad to have so many premium updates and efficiencies seen in the platform today, so we didn't have to experience that really slow birthing era of computer gaming all those years ago. But go ahead and let us know what you all think about Roblox back in 2009 down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you all enjoyed what you saw, then be sure you all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already for more of the best Roblox content out there. You can also tap the notification bell icon as well to not miss out on any of the future uploads that we post either. We're signing off for now, but we'll definitely catch you all in the next one.